The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is CNEagles.com. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, we take a look at the 2015-16 Carson-Newman men's basketball schedule today, and loaded with home games, and interesting how it all sorts out. Pretty much only one road trip, and that's to USC Aiken a little after Thanksgiving. What do you like about what you tried to accomplish with your 2015-16 schedule?
Well, obviously, you've already addressed it. Having 16 home games, we feel is a plus. You still have, 11 slated on the road in conference, and then, like you said, we have the one non-conference game at USC Aiken, which will be a challenge. But I like the fact that we get to play here at home in Holt, and I think that just gives us, in those games a little bit of an edge, because we feel like we've got great home court situation here, great fan base, and feel like our kids play with great confidence here.
Open up with a Carson-Newman Classic. Southern Wesleyan Lander come to town. Also on the non-conference schedule, return dates with Clayton State, Johnson C. Smith. What did you try to accomplish with the non-conference schedule?
Well, as you said, a lot of that was contractually obligated. Yeah. So, last year we really challenged our kids. I think we had 12. Was it?
Not a lot. Not a lot of
home non-conference games. Yeah. And so now we get the payback. So we had to go on the road last year, test them. This year we get to host those returning teams. And again, I feel like because now there is some familiarity for our returning players, I think it puts a little bit more excitement and purpose to those non-conference games that we get to host.
Schedule sets up bizarrely, as always, within the South Atlantic Conference because of the nature of the league size. You start conference play second weekend of the season. What makes it a little more difficult, your opener is at certainly a top 25 team in Lincoln Memorial. Mm-hmm. How do you prepare yourselves mentally for such a huge game, bam, right out of the gate?
It's interesting because, this past season we basically played our two games with Lincoln Memorial in the regular season, basically in the month of February.
Yeah.
So now to turn around and play them the conference home opener on the road will be quite the challenge, especially with sort of the breakdown of our games last year, splitting in regular season and getting the win in the conference tournament championship game. So we know that there'll be a great deal of pressure and hype surrounding that game with both institutions and both teams, and hopefully we'll be able to go in there and have some confidence, and we'll be able to perform at a high level. But time will tell. Time will tell. So,
are you satisfied with the? I know you talked about the contractual obligations and weathering the storm last year. Are you satisfied with the position that this schedule puts you in now?
Absolutely. I mean, we were tested, and I think in hindsight, those early season tests, those road tests, I think sort of helped prepare us then for the run we made late January through February, and then through the conference tournament. So, it was a slow start for us, obviously, 4-7 going into the break, Christmas break last year. And then we were sort of a different team coming back after the Christmas break and continue sort of to improve and grow January, February, into March. And I think a lot of that goes back to the fact that we really tested our kids with a tough, rigorous non-conference schedule, especially there in November and early December. And, we're having those same kind of tests this year, but now we get to host those tests. So that's the reason I think it really bodes well for us going in.
Chuck, pleasure as always. Good luck this season.
Thanks, Adam.
Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, and this is CNEagles.com.